Hello everybody on the internets, this is Zachamus Prime aka Zachamus Prime bringing you another Transformers third-party review courtesy of everyone's favorite sponsor, certainly my favorite sponsor. But if anybody else wants to sponsor me, I'm not picky. Well, I mean, I am, I guess. This one's my favorite. My favorites. Today I'm bringing you a review of the Transformation Dead End. I mean, Overturn. I guess that means I need to review him like this. Yeah. But no, not Dead End. He's not Dead End. He's not dead or the end. Actually, he technically is the end because he's the last transformation figure that's come out so far. So yeah, not reviewing them in order, I guess. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. There we go. Anyhow, in his car mode, he is a car. He is a red car. He is kind of a maroon-ish kind of car, with like a yellow and somewhat yellow racing. His go faster stripe, so he can go faster. Lots of really good paint apps on this one. Some, of course, the aforementioned stripe. Some gunmetal around here. Silver, 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 silver. Gunmetal. Focus camera. Gunmetal. A little bit of red. Tiny bit of red just like tucked into there. Can you even see that? Yeah. And that's not car red. That's like painted red. Surprisingly. He's even got, check this out. Let's see if we can see this. He's even got little disc brakes in there. Nice attention to detail. That's one of the things I like about these figures. So, but I have really been liking these figures. Generation Toy is amazing. They do some really great stuff. I'm not sure this is one of the highlights of their like if they were to like, make a portfolio of all their best designs, I don't think this one would be in it. There are some things about this transformation that are a complete pain in the ass. Furthermore, there's some things about the combined mode, which, by the way, I have not even attempted yet, that I understand are also a complete pain in the ass. So I hear this one is kind of a pain in the ass, by the way. Rubber windshields, or side view mirrors, so that they will bend, not break. Always a good thing. Rubberized tires, like all the other figures in this line. But yeah, let's just get into it. Let's get down to this transformation. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna pop out his gun, and then we are going to take these and extend them out-ish. Out. Maybe it would help if my other light was actually facing the subject. And now we're going to take these and rotate them. And that kind of disconnects this little panel here, like shoop, like that. So we're going to take this and fold this down. There's a slot here that's going to fit into a tab here, like so. Again with the other side. Disconnect, fold it down, tab it in, stab it in. By the way, I am right now most of the way to the combined mode, but I'm not showing that off right now because. All right. So at this point, this is one of the things that is a complete pain in the ass. Is mostly centered on this roof section right here. So you kind of have to like take this and pull it and like really wrench on it. And you want to get, there's two tabs on this mirror. You want to get those to come out from underneath the roof. But if you pull on it, this part comes undone, not this part, because this is somewhat loose and this is like abysmally tight. But you have to get that out because the windshield is connected to the hood of the car, and you have to lift the whole hood of the car up. So I'm going to use my medieval torture tool. By the way, you'll notice that this is not a sharp instrument. This is a dull instrument. So I'm just using it to try and get some leverage in here and wedge this thing open. Yeah. This is nigh into impossible. This is like the modern day Herculean task. You know, confront Hades, kill, you know, Medusa, kill the Hydra, and transform Overturn. That's how it works now. I think I'm getting it. I'm not getting it. See, I've kind of like tried to shift tactics partway through. There, I got one tab, yes, and then the other one, whew, yes, and everything disfocused. Okay, now that I got that done, see how easily that comes up now? Like, I almost, if I wasn't convinced that these tabs were critical to the alt mode, I would just remove them. But anyhow, I digress. Now that we've got this up, now we can start dealing with more things. These will slide up. Slide up. Don't make a liar out of me. Oh, they've already slid up. That'll give you just enough clearance to pull his legs out. See, because his toes tuck underneath the roof. That's really kind of the way this whole figure can be summed up, is that it is a series of clearance issues, and it makes it not very fun. Okay, now that we've got this halfway done, then we need to take these, close this panel down, which will move this out of the way, and then before we get too much further, we're going to pull out the foot, which this part will fold out and make the toe, and this part will fold out and make the heel, and then we're going to fold this in, and you'll notice, let me get it back, you'll notice that there's a square part here, and there's, out of the way foot, you'll notice that there's a little square hole in there. So this is going to fold, I guess it's this part here. I'm dumb. Let me know in the comments. That'll fit into there. It's all very sneaky and hidden. I wish that there was a better way to show you, but there's not. And there's a foot, miraculously done. Time to like do the other one. Transform this and pull this out and put that in while it's all closing up. It all closes up at the same time. Doesn't really leave anything open that anybody can see. Toe, heel, both legs all done. Woo! Yeah. Turn the waist around. All right, we're gonna take this part here, fold it down. There's a face right there. Let me make this a little taller. There we go. I don't know if there's something about the lighting today, or if it's like the alignment of the planets today, or something, but my camera seems to be not wanting to capture light that well today, which is frustrating because that is literally the sole purpose of a camera, is to capture photons and organize them into little digital files. All right, so with this done, we're going to take this roof. You probably noticed the big seam in the middle. Pull it apart. The side is going to fold in like that and just hang out. There's a slot right here in the back, and this little strut will go right in there. Same with the other side. And then this part, we're going to fold this part up and then take these, and they're on this like weird effed up double joint in here. It's not really effed up, it's just kind of weird. And it goes in, and then this part goes in. Let's see if it wants to do it the other way around. No, it doesn't really, there's tabs, man, there's tabs. All right, in and in. And then this part will fit down and just like camp out on his back. All righty. Now we are going to open this panel right here, slide out his wrist, and then close it back down. You'll notice that there's a tab here and there's a tab here. This tab went into the slot in the vehicle position, and now it comes out and it goes into the same slot. The different tab goes into the same slot in the robot position. There's an arm. And it looks like an arm. What do you know? Oh, we'll take this and we can rotate that like so. Put some gold detail on the front. Make it look shiny. For a second I was afraid I was going to burst into song, but I didn't. You're welcome. All right. And here we are in his robot mode. And this is a good looking mode. Like his car is a good looking mode. His robot mode is a good looking mode. Getting in between, not as much. But this part looks really great. His gun here, we're just gonna take, no, not my sponsor. All right. You can't even see it, his butt's in the way. This handle just folds out. You got your little tab system here. Stick that right in there. And now he's got pew pew pew, the pew pew pew. And yeah, he looks really nice. He looks like really nice. He definitely looks, you know, kind of dead end-ish. I like how everything kind of folds up nicely on the back, even though this windshield, I hate it still. I like how everything organizes well in the front, you know, and he's a nice little figure. I mean, once you get him into this mode, transforming him, not as fun. Robot mode, yeah, it's great. It's great. I totally hang out with him in robot mode all day. Anyhow, for posability, his head is on the ball joint. Really, like, he will look way back. He's got shoulder joint will move out all the way. It will move up on this if you're not paying attention to it, so be warned, this doesn't lock into place that I know of. I don't see any kind of a peg system or anything like that. Rotate freely about that way. He's got a upper bicep swivel, single joint in the elbow, which accommodates a little more than 90 degrees. Look at how hollow his arm is. It's terrible. It's not that bad. Wrist swivel, fists, hands. His hands open up so he can like be like, hey, high five, guys, high five. Yeah. Waist swivel. He's got little skirt armors here that when they're out of the way, he'll move forward that much, he'll move backwards that much. Did you hear that? It's a ratcheted knee joint. That goes about 90 degrees or so. Wrist will pivot, or sorry, the ankle will pivot and tilt frontwards and backwards. It's not on a ball joint, it's just on a little bidirectional universal hinge. And yeah, so there's your run-of-the-mill not dead end. He transforms well. He looks good. He's a great scale. And you know, everything on him works. Transformation is iffy. But I mean, to be perfectly honest, if you're like most people I've seen, you're going to collect all the figures, turn them into limb mode, and he's going to be an arm forever. So, you know, we'll have to see what the arm mode looks like yet. I haven't put it together yet, but when I do, you guys will be here. Okay, I'm probably not going to do it live or fresh, as I seem to have made the as I seem to have said already once. But no, my sponsor. Oh shoot, my background's doing things. All right. Yeah. But there he is. Overturn. He's a pretty good figure. He's certainly needed if you're going to complete the set. But everybody, have a wonderful day and be awesome to each other. See ya.